Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. Tonight, the Minnesota Vikings and their vaunted defense head into Philadelphia to take on Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's the Vikings and Eagles from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia coming up. Hey, you saw Mike Quick there in the intro. Quick had a big opening week for the Eagles, who fell short against the Patriots up in New England. Now the Eagles get to return home before a friendly and raucous crowd here in Philadelphia. Bud Grant, I know it looks nothing like him. That's just an EA limitation. There's only so much I can do with that. But Bud Grant leads the Vikings. Nick Sirianni is the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, wearing the classic 80s unis. Vikings will receive to get this game underway. Appreciate you all joining me here. Got a lot of saved games to post on the channel in the next couple of days. With the EA broadcast crew doing them, I'll get a bunch of those games posted on here as well. But wanted to do this one live, so appreciate you tuning in for this Wednesday afternoon broadcast. Vikings have it out across the 25, opening kickoff. We'll get the Vikings starting things off from around the 27-yard line. Kirk Cousins, 18 of 33, 325 in week one, rather. 3 touchdown passes for the Vikings as they dominated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Cousins, handoff. Dalvin Cook up the middle, picks up 3. He's swallowed up there by Jerome Brown and Corey Simon. Simon actually gets credit for the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 7. Dropping back. Cousins looks to the right-hand side. That one's complete, just shy of the 40. It's a 9-yard pickup for Randy Moss, his first catch of the game. Out at the 39, and the chains move. There's a handoff to the outside. Past the 40, and there's some open field running from Michael Bennett. Bennett streaking down inside the Eagles' 20, brought down inside the 10, but a 55-yard run from Michael Bennett. Breaks one loose early. Bradley tracks him down, but not before the Vikings get it down inside the Philadelphia 10. And the Eagles faithful not liking how the first couple minutes of this one have gone. Big run there. Nice block there from Ted Brown out wide. And that one set Bennett free. 1st and goal from the 6 for the Vikings. There's movement. That's going to be a false start on Minnesota. Bud Grant won't be at all happy with that. Can't go shooting yourselves in the foot against a very hungry Eagles team. They gave the Patriots all they could handle in New England, but ultimately fell short in week 1. Handoff Dalvin Cook. Cook tries to go off tackle. Not much there, though. Stopped at the 8. It'll be 2nd and goal. High formation behind Cousins. 2 receivers here on the south side. Drops back. Stands in. Looks over the middle. Complete. Touchdown, Randy Moss. Well, that's about as good a start as you could have drawn it up if you're a Vikings fan. Right down the field, the 55-yard run by Michael Bennett sets up the short touchdown strike from Cousins to Randy Moss. And just like that, the Vikings are on the board. Nothing like setting the tone on your opening drive. Blair Walsh comes on for the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. 5 plays, 79 yards for the Vikings. Less than 3 minutes into the opening frame, Minnesota has a 7-0 lead. Timmy Smith, the Eagles' feature returner, injured in week 1. Jeremy Maclin gets the return duties here in this one. Jalen Hurts, 27 of 45 for 392 and a pair of scores. Big productive effort, largely done in the second half against the Patriots. Hurts here in the shotgun. Stands in, looks, dumps it out of the backfield. Sean McCoy with the catch there, but that's only going to be a 1-yard pickup. Out to the 29. It'll be 2nd and 9. Hard count, handoff off the middle. There's McCoy. McCoy to the 35. He'll be brought down, 6-yard pickup. That'll make it 3rd and 2 for the Eagles. Fake to McCoy. Hurts is going to keep it himself, but the Vikings were all over it. He stopped short of the marker, picked up 2. He needed 3. 4th and 1 from the 37. Gotta believe the Eagles will punt it here. Way too early to take the big chances. And that they will. Tommy Hutton comes on to punt for Philadelphia. Taking about the 28. Out across the 35. So Michael Bennett, after a huge opening week, first touch of this game goes for 55 yards. And the Vikings with a dominating performance against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the opener. Handoff up the middle. That carry, not quite as far, just 4 yards for Bennett on that one, but they'll take 4 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd and 6. Cousins drops back, blitz up the middle, nobody picks him up. Byron Evans right up the gut. Nobody picks up the blitz from Evans. Who brings Cousins down? Cousins a little careless with the ball there. He was down before it came loose, so he got lucky. 3rd and 15 from the 31. Cousins drops back. Good protection here. Great coverage, though, but he tries to find a man, ends up throwing it into nothingness. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And the Vikings will go 3 and out here on drive number 2. So the punt is off. Fair catch. Called by Bradley back at the 28, and that's where the Eagles will start off. Hurts shotgun. And there's the fake, and he keeps it, and he's brought down. So the Vikings very much focusing on Jalen Hurts, it appears, here in the early going. You cannot let Hurts beat you with his feet. So far, the Vikings seem to have been able to read the play calls pretty well. That one does go to McCoy, and they gobble McCoy up. So 2 carries, nothing doing there. It's 3rd and 15. 2 plays for a combined loss of 5. This Vikings defense is exceptional. Christopher Slovak, how are you, Chris? Good to see you, buddy. That's a good question. I think I've had a blocked punt. I don't recall having a blocked field goal. Ball comes loose there, but it is recovered. So Quick makes the catch. He has it jarred loose by Joey Browner, but a good job by Jeremy Macklin to fall on top of it. The Eagles retain possession. That would have been a crusher there to turn the ball over in that spot. 1st and 10 from the 42. And off McCoy. Slips a tackle. Out across the 45. Pickup of 6 out to the 48. And in motion, I formation, clock ticking down. Get it off just in time. Handoff. McCoy, first down. Moves the chains. Down into Minnesota territory, down to the 46. Alan Page with the tackle for the Vikings. Down inside 5.5 minutes left here in the opening quarter. Hurts in the shotgun with an empty backfield. Takes a snap, looks incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Philadelphia. Hurts drops back. Short pass there is complete. Not much doing, though. Charles Young with the reception. It's a 4-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd and 6. Hurts in the shotgun again. Pressure coming from the outside. Hurts tries to get forward, but Carl Eller gets him. It's only a loss of a yard, but it will go down for a sack. The first sack for the Vikings. Hurts goes down, and the punting unit comes on once more. So Tommy Hutton will try to pin the Vikings deep. Angled. Bounces inside the 5, but I think it went to the wrong side of the pylon, and it does. Into the end zone for the touchback. Vikings will start 1st and 10 from the 20. High formation, handoff, Dalvin Cook. Not much there. Pickup of 3. This game figures to be a war of attrition. High formation handoff. There's Bennett. Bennett trying to get to the outside. He's hit just shy of the marker. That'll be close. Again, Bennett, 55 yards on his first carry. To set up that Vikings touchdown. Herman Edwards comes up with a tackle there, 3rd and inches. And off it's Cook. He's got the first down and more. Reggie White brings him down. But Cook out across the 35. Big Reggie on the stop. There's a handoff. Bennett up the middle, out across the 40. Just plowing ahead. Pickup of 6. Nathaniel Lentz, how are you, buddy? It is good to see you. I hope all is well with you, that work is going well for you. Always good to see you pop into a stream. And off to Cook. And that time they break through. Seth Joyner, the first one to hit him. First time we've called Joyner's name. It's 3rd and 6 from the 39 as we approach 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Cousins drops back. Out of the backfield, that's complete. Good job finding the fullback, Ted Brown, out of the backfield. Nice job by Cousins checking down there. We'll see if he runs another play before the end of the first. And he will not. So we reach the end of quarter number 1. 7-0 Vikings here from Philadelphia. Vikings looking to improve to 2-0. Eagles trying to avoid falling into an 0-2 hole. Second quarter starts from the Vikings 47. And off it's Cook up the middle. Cook and Bennett will both get plenty of carries in this Bud Grant run-oriented offense. Pickup of 4 there at 2nd and 6. It's run-focused, but they do have receiving weapons, most notably Randy Moss. Bennett there, pickup of 3. Down to the Eagles 46. Byron Evans on the stop. Yes, Nathaniel, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about getting back to the baseball too. I think it's going to be a really fun season. Got a great rookie class coming in, and I've missed doing the baseball. I'm very happy to have this football project going, but as much work and as much time as the Madden project took, I was much longer between baseball seasons than I had expected to be. So I'm going to be very, very happy to be getting back to that. Chains move, handoff Dalvin Cook. Cook slithers his way through, picks up 4 when it didn't look like there was going to be anything there. Jerome Brown with the tackle. It's 2nd and 6 from the Eagles 34. Cousins drops back. Looks, left side, complete. There's Moss, hit at the 25. Cousins now 5 of 6. That's Moss's 3rd reception. Handoff up the middle. There's Bennett. Bennett down inside the 15, close to the 10. Another fine run from Michael Bennett. And the Vikings are just pushing the Eagles around at the moment. What time Friday? I will probably do a stream. I'll do live like this right around this time, actually, right around noon. And then I'll pre-record one that I'll probably air at like 4 or so. And then hopefully I'll get out of work in time to do another live one late at night. That one's a little bit up in the air. But there'll be at least 2, at least 1 live and 1 recorded. And then if I can do a second one live late, I will. Unfortunately, I work from the office on Friday, so I have to, what time I'm able to get the paper closed and get home kind of will determine that third broadcast. Cousins, short drop. Blitz is picked up nicely. Pass complete. Short of the marker, though. There was a very, very slight chance of getting a first down before getting into the end zone. They come up short, and they're going to go for it. 4th and 1 from the 1. Handoff up the middle. Bennett, and the Eagles stop him. Huge stop by Philadelphia. And boy, did they need that. Byron Evans, the first one to hit him. A big goal line stand by the Philadelphia Eagles as they try to claim momentum in this game. Huge, huge stand by the Eagles defense. Lots of space ahead now. 98 yards of long road ahead for Philadelphia. Handoff. McCoy gets out across the 5, so he gets a little bit of breathing room at least. Trying to get out of the danger zone, the safety zone there. 2nd and 8. Quick hit, complete. Mike Quick out across the 15, brought down at the 19. So now the Eagles can breathe a little bit more and run their offense without fearing the safety. Hand off to McCoy. Nice tackle there. But he does pick up 5. Chad Greenway with the stop. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Philadelphia. Pete Retzloff in motion for the Eagles. There's the handoff. Wilbert Montgomery, his first carry of the game, breaks a tackle, and Montgomery's gone. Wilbert Montgomery is going to go the distance. Montgomery broke 1 tackle, popped to the outside. Couldn't tell who that was who tried to trip him up. Missed that tackle, and Montgomery had nothing but turf and end zone ahead of him. Wilbert Montgomery goes the distance for the Eagles, and pending the extra point, will be tied. Fantastic run by Wilbert Montgomery. Montgomery, a fine back in his own right. He is the second fiddle here to LaShawn McCoy. But that's more a compliment to McCoy than a knock on Montgomery. Montgomery would be the lead back for many teams in this league. Extra point attempt is up and good. And we are tied here in Philadelphia. 4 plays to go 97 yards. So the big goal line stand by the Eagles is followed up by an explosive run from Wilbert Montgomery. Here's the return for the Vikings. Out across the 25. Out to the 26. 8:07 left in the first half. 7-7 game. Hand off Dalvin Cook. Cook plows ahead. It'll be 2nd and a short 9. Looks like he got more than a yard on that one. But they'll call it 2nd and 9, so we'll go with the official rule. Play action. Cousins looks. The right side incomplete, and Cousins either the receiver ran the wrong route or Cousins thought he was going to do something. Because that was nowhere close, and that was dangerously close to being picked off, actually. Cousins drops back, hit as he throws, incomplete. Safety blitz there. Cousins took a shot. And the Vikings go 3 and out. So now the Vikings seeming on their heels a little bit. That goal line stand from the Eagles looking very, very big at this moment. 7:16 left in the half, tied at 7. Eagles will start off from their 32. Handoff. Stuffed. Nothing doing there from McCoy. McCoy's been bottled up. 7 carries, 23 yards so far. This Vikings defense is exceptional. They are going to take that big run by Wilbert Montgomery personally. Carl Eller gets through, and down goes Jalen Hurts. Second sack for the Vikings. Both of them from Carl Eller. 3rd and 14. Drops back. Hurts. Looking for something. Looking for room to run, and he's not going to get any. And Wally Hilgenberg brings him down. So a pair of sacks for the Vikings. Terrific coverage. That was the definition of a coverage sack. Hurts rolled left. He was hoping that something would open up. It never did. And Hilgenberg shed his block and brought down Jalen Hurts. Punt there, and now the Vikings will start with great field position out near midfield. 5:09 left in the half. We're deadlocked at 7. Each side has one big run. And that's pretty much been the extent of the offense to this point. Bennett's run set up the short touchdown pass to Randy Moss. Wilbert Montgomery's long run went the distance. 9-yard completion there. It'll be 2nd and 1. Handoff Cook, first down. Down to the 38. Seth Joyner on the tackle. Down inside the 4-minute mark. Run-heavy game. This game is humming along here. Handoff. Bennett. Nothing much. 2nd and 9 from the 37. Play action. Cousins looks, swings it out to the right side. Complete. And there's some room ahead. Good job, Ted Brown. Again, out of the backfield. That's a 2nd or 3rd catch for Brown. It's a 2nd. Down to the 16, out of bounds. Clock will stop with 3:03 remaining. And Brown just got lost. There was nobody near him. Here's 17 runs, 13 passes so far for the Vikings in Bud Grant's offense. Handoff Michael Bennett down inside the 15. Pickup of 3. Byron Evans on the stop, closing in on the 2-minute warning. We'll see if the Vikings run one more play here. And well, that's going to get blown to pieces because there's a false start instead. That makes you think that they were going to run a play. So it's a false start. That'll push them back. Cousins rolls right, dumps it off. Nothing much doing on that one. Now back to the 20. 3rd and 14 as we hit the 2-minute warning. Cousins rolls right. Reggie White flattens him, and Cousins throws it away. So the Eagles, once again... Diva Sally, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. So Blair Walsh will come on for the 37-yard kick. It is up and good. So the Vikings take the lead back. They struck first, Eagles tied it, but now the Vikings reclaim the lead with 1:49 left in the first half. It's 10-7 Minnesota. Kickoff taken from the 1. Again, Timmy Smith hurt in the opener against the Patriots. Possibly the most deadly return man in the league, Nelson Aguilar, taking off kick duties, and now Aguilar going down the tunnel early here. Aguilar may have been dinged up on that return. 1st and 10. Hurts drops back, throws right-hand side, incomplete. 2 receivers in a similar zone there. I think somebody was in a spot where they probably shouldn't have been. 2nd and 10. Dumped off out of the backfield. Mike Quick has it, but he's tackled quickly by Jeff Simon. 3rd and 6. The Vikings take a timeout. Hurts, fire, intercepted. That ball is intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with the interception of Jalen Hurts in a terrible spot. Out ahead of Jeremy Maclin, and Rhodes steps in, picks it off, and now the Vikings, with a bit of time here so they don't have to rush anything, on the short field, starting off from the Eagles' 28. Minute 35 left in the half. Vikings lead at 10-7. Cousins drops back. Good protection. Swings complete. Anthony Carter goes down to the 20. It'll be an 8-yard pickup. Cousins now 10 of 16. That's Carter's third reception as we get down inside a minute left. Cousins short drop. Looks, swings it. There's Moss. Moss down inside the 15. That'll move the chains. 1st and 10. Vikings take a timeout there. They have one remaining. 10-7 Vikings here in Philadelphia. It is a cloudy night, but no rain. The Eagles played in the rain in New England in week 1. Cousins in the pocket, looks complete. He's got Anthony Carter. That'll be a first down, and we'll have 1st and goal. Clock still ticking. They're saving a timeout in case they needed to get the field goal unit on. 1st and goal from the 3. Up the middle, stopped by Corey Simon. They gave it to Brown, and I think they're going to have to go for the timeout here and take the field goal, and they will. Probably could have let it run down another couple seconds, but that's an EA glitch. EA doesn't manage the clock great in that particular spot. So the Eagles would get to receive a kickoff return here, which is not how you really would handle it. But first, Blair Walsh from 19 yards. That's a chip shot. It's up through the uprights. And the Vikings turn the interception into 3 points. It's 13-7 Minnesota. 4 ticks left on the clock in the first half. I don't know who they have returning now, with Smith out. Got to think that Hurts is just going to take the knee here, go into the tunnel, and the Eagles will try to regroup. And that's exactly what he does. So we've reached the half here in Philadelphia. The Vikings, after a dominant performance against the Buccaneers in week 1, trying to improve to 2-0. 13-7 over the Eagles here at halftime. I see some scores from around the league. Again, the only one of those games I've already posted. I posted the Bills-Raiders game. I'll get the other games posted at some point. Again, those are games that I let the EA group broadcast. I didn't broadcast them. But even so, I like throwing them up there in case people want to watch them. But you'll see now with the other modifications I've made as far as pass rush ratings and stuff like that. I've got fewer linebacker sacks. It's still not great. That's still not going to be really fixed until I get to do the defensive playbooks. But you can see with the tweaks that the scoring is down a little bit, a few fewer big plays, so the custom playbooks taking a little bit of impact. And we've got this pretty close to as realistic numbers as I think the Madden engine is capable of. Still a few too many big plays, but I think once I tweak the defensive playbooks, whenever I'm able to get around to that admittedly might not be till season 2, but I think that will clear up that last little bit. But it's certainly moving in the right direction. Always a process to try to get this right. So we're ready to start the second half. Walsh kicks off. Eagles will get possession out across the 20, out to the 22. And that's where Hurts and the Eagles will get to work. And you know that Jalen Hurts is furious over that late interception. All right, just got a text from my son. Shotgun, handoff, McCoy. Cuts it back. Good job up the middle to bring him down. Chad Greenway with the stop. Pickup of 3. Oh, and we'll see somebody moved. I think it was the Eagles, and it was. Again, I wish the game called encroachment a little more. It is, like, stat-wise, in real life, it's more false starts than encroachment, but the gap is a bit too big in Madden. I would like to see a few more encroachment calls than there are. Minor in the grand scheme of things, but if we start getting nitpicky, that's one of the things I would change. Hello, Erica. How are you? Thanks for popping on. I hope you are having a good day. Over the middle, complete. Down into Vikings territory, and there's the first reception of any significance. Charles Young, the tight end. Down into Vikings territory, down to the 39. So we knew this one would be a defensive struggle, and it has been that. I am well, thank you. Getting in a stream before work. Hurts swings it out of the backfield. That wasn't McCoy. Was that Tom Sullivan with the 4-yard reception there, brought down by Harrison Smith. 2nd and 6. Eagles at the Vikings 35. Hurts throws incomplete. Dangerous pass over the middle. Looking for Mike Quick, but there were 2 Vikings defenders there. Hurts has not really been able to run in this one. The Vikings have contained him very, very well. But he is also capable of making the good pass. That one to Pete Retzloff. Hurts is now 8 of 12, down to the Vikings 12, with 12:06 left in the third quarter. Retzloff's first reception of the game. So again, they have contained Hurts on the ground, but he can do the passing thing as well. Pair of good strikes on this drive. Hurts in the shotgun. He's got nobody back there with him. Stands in, tries to roll left. Oh, what a play by Hurts. They had Hurts dead to rights. He stepped out of the tackle, threw to McCoy for the touchdown. That is a beautiful play from Jalen Hurts. He steps out of the tackle and has the wherewithal to find McCoy. What a job by Jalen Hurts. Extra point attempt coming up from Sam Baker. It is up and good. 7 plays, 82 yards, and the Eagles have now taken the lead. They tied it before. They've never held the lead until now. 14-13 Philadelphia. 11:31 left in quarter number 3. Appreciate you folks joining me here on this afternoon stream. I hope you are having a good day, whether you are at work or home or whatever you might be doing. I appreciate you sharing some time with me. If you have not subscribed as of yet, I hope you will consider doing so. Kindly bang that like button as well. Helps me out greatly with YouTube. So we're going to be back getting into the regular stream schedule. Should have something pretty much every day here on the channel going forward for the next few months. 2nd and 12. Cousins over the middle. He had Moss and he missed him. Moss had a step on his defender. Quentin Michael talking trash. Moss letting him know, I had you, buddy. 3rd and 12 for the Vikings. Cousins fires. Moss at the marker, but just shy of it. Good stop by Herman Edwards. He'll be short. It'll be 4th and 1. 5th catch for Moss, but he hasn't had a breaker yet. He's only got 44 yards receiving. You can limit Randy Moss to 9 yards per catch. You will sign up for that every day. Punt there, fair catch taken by Bradley. And the Eagles will start from their 30. Potentially a big drive in this game. Again, the momentum has ebbed and flowed between these two teams to this point as we expected. Oh, that's a neat little play. Handoff, kind of a modified reverse to Mike Quick. Pickup of 6. Out to the 36. That's technically classified as a short pass. Handoff, McCoy. Hit by Jeff Simon first. 10 carries for 30 yards. The Vikings have bottled LaShawn McCoy up. Eagles only one run of significance, but it was a huge one. Wilbert Montgomery with the 70-something yard touchdown run earlier on for the Eagles' first score. Nathaniel, always good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you checking in. I hope your meeting goes well, and I'll talk to you later. Hurts in the shotgun, fires, complete! Complete! It's Wilbert Montgomery, this time out of the backfield, and it's the Wilbert Montgomery show here in Philly. A huge run, and now a huge reception. A wheel route out of the backfield, Montgomery hit in perfect stride by Jalen Hurts. Montgomery gets free, and he's off to the races. So Wilbert Montgomery, the secondary back, first in the hearts of the Eagles fans here in this one. 20-13, extra point coming from Sam Baker. Kick is up and good. It's a coming out day for Wilbert Montgomery. 21-13 Eagles. The Vikings defense has overall been terrific, but the Eagles have landed two big blows. And as such, they have an 8-point lead. 7:54 left in quarter number 3. And the Vikings need something on this drive. They need to start to try to reclaim some of the momentum here. High formation handoff. Dalvin Cook gobbled up. That's a loss of a yard. Cook has carried 11 times, but only 24 yards. This Eagles defense matching the Vikings' vaunted defense so far. Cousins drops back. Pass over the middle, incomplete. 13 of 21 for 118 and a score so far for Kirk Cousins. Eagles not allowing the explosive pass play. And other than the one big run from Michael Bennett, they've contained the run. Incomplete there. Cousins misses the mark, and the Vikings go 3 and out. So the Eagles have seized control of this game. Again, it has been a back and forth battle. I don't expect this one to end 21-13. There's Wilbert Montgomery. Basically a 77-yard run, a 37-yard touchdown reception. Making the most of his limited touches. Hurts swings it out of the backfield to Retzlaff, his tight end. Out in the flat, loses 2. That play seemed to be poorly designed. 2nd and 12. Pass there, incomplete, almost intercepted. Overthrew his man. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun, Hurts. Hurts has some room. He hasn't run much so far. And Hurts had all sorts of room there. I'm surprised. I don't know if he would have gotten to the first down, but there was a lot of open field. I don't know if Jalen Hurts is nursing an injury or what, but he ran very well against the Patriots. But Hurts has not tucked and run at any point in this game. He may have been a bit dinged up on one of those sacks he took earlier. Still made a terrific play to throw that touchdown earlier, shaking the tackle to do so. But that seemed like a play where Hurts' best option may have been to just run and try to get at least as close as he could to the marker. 2nd and 10 here for the Vikings from their 26. Play action. Cousins fires. That one is caught over the middle, complete to Anthony Carter. That'll be a first down out to the 39. 5 catches for 50 yards for Carter so far. Randy Moss barking something on the near side. Hand off Dalvin Cook. Cook slithers through for 4. Out to the 43. It'll be 2nd and 6. Cousins. Pitch wide. Bennett. Nothing doing there. Eagles all over it. 3rd and 5. Reggie White, the first man to get there. Cousins looks. Right side. Incomplete. Misses the mark. It'll be 4th down. This Eagles defense, they talked about it during the week. They know that the Vikings have been the most talked about defense in the league. And the Eagles say we can hang with anybody, and so far they're getting it done. Hurts in the shotgun. Eagles will start off from their 16. 3:25 left in the 3rd. Hurts looks to the left-hand side. Complete. Believe that's quick, and it is. Hurts now 13 of 19 for 201 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. 5th catch on the game for Mike Quick. Hurts to Quick, making a good connection. We have not seen Nelson Aguilar come back into this game after his earlier injury. Hurts in the pocket. Looks over the middle, complete. Down to the Vikings 38. Charlie Young with the reception. So Hurts, we mentioned that he has not run the way he normally does in this one, but he is throwing the ball very effectively for the Eagles. And the Vikings have to put a stop to this drive. They do not want this to turn into a 2-score game. Swung wide, complete to the left. There's Quick. 1st down. Big hit. Lansom, but 6 catches now for 77 yards. Lonnie Warwick on the stop. Down inside a minute and a half. Quick. Over the middle. Incomplete. Looked for Young on the tight end post, but he missed him. 2nd and 10. Play action. Pressure coming, and down he goes. Everson Griffin is hurt after that play. Scott Studwell, I believe, with the linebacker blitz, is the one who got to Hurts there. They hadn't sacked him at all since early in the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 17 from the 31. Sam Baker does not have a great leg. And a big conversion on 3rd and 17. Hurts finds Young down inside the 10, and the Vikings, in desperate need of a 3rd down stop, fail on 3rd and 17. Hurts to Young. 1st and goal from the Vikings 5. 4 catches now for Charlie Young. Oh, they run an option there, and Hurts goes nowhere. 4 carries from -7. The Vikings, again, have done a great job containing him on the ground. We'll see if he runs another play here in the 3rd or lets the clock expire. And they'll let it tick away. So we're through 3 quarters in Philadelphia. We got a good one rolling here. 21-13 Eagles as we head to the 4th. Yeah, man, I agree. I mean, anything that's customization is I'm all for it. Custom uniforms, custom leagues, pass to the back of the end zone, touchdown. They may review that, but I think Young got the feet down. In the very back of the end zone, that is a strike from Jalen Hurts. I think he's good. We'll see if they review it. Nope, there's no call for the review coming. Baker's extra point is up and good. 8 plays, 84 yards, and the Eagles are in control, 28-13 against the Vikings. And the Eagles, a disappointing Week 1 loss. But you have a good one. I appreciate you checking in, man. So the Eagles suffering a frustrating Week 1 loss, trying to avoid going to 0-2, and they have come out with a terrific performance here. They didn't play badly against the Patriots. Hey, Hugh, how are you? Cousins drops back. Looks, right-hand side, complete. Moss with the catch, but he's popped as soon as he gets it. 2nd and 5. This Eagles defense has been terrific. You gotta wonder, Kirk Cousins and the Vikings may need to try to start stretching this game out a little bit. Pass there, complete. Big hit, but Wiggins with the catch. First down, moves the chains. There's a flag on the play. I believe we've got a false start. Bud Grant not at all happy. You don't have to be sorry, buddy. Real life happens. The videos don't go bad. It's daytime. I expected people to be busy. I just happen to work nights, and today was a day that I had a little bit of afternoon time to bang out a stream. So it is all good. It's all just a hobby and leisure, man. Nobody ever needs to apologize for anything tied to this. 3rd and 11 from the 33. 12:53 left in the game. The Vikings need something on this drive. Cousins down the field, incomplete, and that was almost picked off. Asante Samuel knocks it down. Cousins is frustrated, but this Vikings offense can't get anything rolling. They've really had one play of significance, the 55-yard Michael Bennett run earlier that set up the touchdown pass to Moss. Other than that, the Vikings have really not gotten anything done here against the Eagles' D. So now, Philadelphia starts from their 25, up 28-13. They're going to look to drop the hammer on the Vikings with this drive. Handoff, LaShawn McCoy fights through a tackle out across the 25. It's a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Retzloff in motion. And the time runs out on them. That's going to be a delay of game call against the Eagles. Looked like they changed some things up there. And there wasn't enough time to get everybody adjusted. 2nd and 12 from the 23. Handoff McCoy. Cuts it back. Brought down about the 28. 13 carries for 41 yards for LaShawn McCoy. Vikings have done a good job on him. Again, the Eagles they've come through with a couple of big hitters. Speaking of big hit, good job there. Joey Browner steps up and pops McCoy. Hurts off his back foot. Hits McCoy. Browner actually was blocked. It almost kind of blocked into McCoy for the tackle. So an assisted tackle to whoever that Eagles lineman was who laid the block on him there. So the punting unit comes on. Fair catch is called. And now the Vikings go to work from their 34. So they didn't lose the ball for long there. So they're still in this game. But they do need to get something done and done quickly. Get it back to a one-score game, and then you can go from there. Crossing route, again, a short pass to Randy Moss. Moss, 7 catches, but he has 57 yards. 8 yards per reception for Randy Moss. Eagles just not letting him get behind them. False start there, and Bud Grant's look says it all. 2nd and 7 from the 37. Dropping back, Cousins pass incomplete. 17 of 30 for 152. That is 5 yards per attempt. There's a pass. That's another one complete to Moss. First down, chains will move. That one's a strike, zipped in there. But the Eagles' tackling has been pretty sure during the course of this game. That has been key for them. 1st and 10. Cousins drops back. Looks. Pass complete. There's Moss. A little bit of a curl route there. Pickup of 12 down to the 36. Tackle there by Herm Edwards. Clock continues to tick away on the Vikings. Hand off Bennett. Bennett tries to pop it outside. He's brought down. It's a pickup of 3. Bennett a yard shy of 100. Again, he had 55 on one carry earlier. Besides that carry, he's been under 4 yards per carry. Cousins, pass there, complete. Down to the 25, good enough to move the chains. Short pass there to Jermaine Wiggins. That's his 2nd reception for the big tight end. 1st and 10. Cousins drops. Rolls left. Dumps it. Bennett. Down inside the 15. Down inside the 10. Nicely done there. Michael Bennett. Down inside the 10. Knocked down at the 9. It'll be 1st and goal for the Vikings. Able to get to the outside. Gang tackled along the sideline. Herm Edwards, the first one to get to him. There's another flag. And it's another false start on the Vikings. Bud Grant is not going to be thrilled with that, to say the least. Cousins changing things up at the line. 1st and goal from the 14 after the penalty. Cousins fires incomplete. Now it's 2nd and goal. A field goal really doesn't do a heck of a lot for the Vikings here. Hand off Dalvin Cook. Cook slithers his way down inside the 10. 3rd and goal from the 10. Jerome Brown with the stop. Big 3rd down here. Philly fans urging their defense to come through with a stop. Good coverage. Cousins tries to get outside and he's knocked down. Down he goes for the sack. Cousins probably should have stepped back and rolled a little bit more. He got a little bit too close to the pressure and is knocked down as he tries to get to the outside. So now it's 4th and goal from the 16 and they have to go for it. Back of the end zone for Moss. Incomplete. Am I gonna scream? Am I gonna stream this weekend? I don't know. Weekends, if I stream on a weekend, it's only late. After my wife goes to sleep, I may stream. But other than that, weekend is our time during the days and stuff like that. So I have my new grandson home and we going to see. So I don't really know if I'll stream over the weekend. But we'll stream the next few days, including opening day of year 3 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League coming on Friday. I'll have at least 2, possibly 3 games on the channel on Friday as that gets underway as well. Hurts is hammered. Big hit there by Chad Greenway. Hurts pops back up. 3rd and 5, 4.5 minutes left. This has been an impressive performance by the Eagles. Hurts, pass there, complete. Retzloff, first down, moves the chains. 19 of 26 for 284, 3 touchdowns, and an interception for Jalen Hurts. That is not a bad day at the office. on a day when Hurts has not been able to do much with his legs. There's that little touch play again to Quick. It worked well before. It doesn't work this time around. Dogenberg with the stop. We're down near the 3-minute mark. Hurts from the shotgun. Steps up, and there he goes. There's Jalen Hurts. Gets near the marker. He stopped short. That's Hurts' best gain of the day. Saw the opening and took it. 3rd and 1 from the 38. Another first down would pretty much cinch this one. A little surprised Hurts is in the shotgun here, but it does give options. Fake. Hurts is going to keep it, and he gets to the first down marker. Just needed one. He got one. Eller brings him down, but Hurts gets there, moves the chains, and that should pretty much do it. 28-13, 2-minute warning here in Philadelphia. No problem, Hugh. I always appreciate you tuning in. Handoff. McCoy out across the 40. Brought down just shy of the marker. Vikings use a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Another handoff to McCoy, who's hammered in the backfield. It's another timeout. In the shotgun. I'd kind of be surprised for them to throw the ball here, but we'll see. They're acting like they're going to, and they will. Hurts, pass incomplete. Questionable decision there. Just run the ball and then punt it. Let the clock run out. Make Minnesota burn their last timeout. So the Vikings do still have a timeout on the table. Tommy Hutton's punt. Fair catch called at the 20, and that's where the Vikings will take over. 2-score game, 1:45. You're into miracle territory here for the Vikings. Cousins fires, complete. 4-yard, little dump off to Randy Moss. That's not going to get it done in this situation. Drops back, terrific coverage again. Cousins tries to get rid of it, and he has to tuck it as he's hammered by Seth Joyner. 3rd and 18, 3rd sack of the game for the Eagles. Cousins looking. Man, this Eagles secondary has been great. Cousins and can't have any option. What a performance by the Eagles defense. Just an absolute lockdown performance, other than the big Bennett run early by the Philadelphia Eagles. Cousins airs it out down the field. Moss hit as the ball arrives. Ball pops loose, and that's going to do it. Eagles will take over at the Vikings 12. Vikings can only stop the clock one more time. Eagles go into the victory formation. Hurts takes a knee. Minnesota uses the last timeout. Another knee from Hurts. That should pretty much get us to the end here. Going to kind of end up right in a lockstep. We'll probably take a knee one more time. And he does, and that will do it. So the Eagles with a very impressive win here over a Vikings squad that is expected to be one of the top teams in the NFC. The Eagles serving notice that maybe they will be one of those teams as well. Bud Grant frustrated to say the least. The Vikings offense can't get anything going. They scored the first 7 points of this game. They scored on their opening drive. Again, Michael Bennett, the 55-yard run to set up the touchdown pass to Randy Moss. The Vikings got 2 field goals after that point. Terrific effort from the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts, 283 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Kirk Cousins, 207 yards passing. Check out stats there. Hurts, 20 of 28 for 283. 3 TDs and a pick. Cousins, 22 of 39 for 207, a touchdown and no picks. Longest reception completion for the Vikings, 22 yards. McCoy, 16 carries for 57. Wilbert Montgomery had 1 carry, and it was a 77-yard touchdown run. Dalvin Cook and Michael Bennett both carrying 13 times. Bennett 13 for 99, 55 of those on 1 shot. Dalvin Cook 13 for 32. Randy Moss 10 catches to lead the way, but only 88 yards. Eagles just never let him get down the field. Longest reception of the game for Moss was 15 yards. That is a fantastic job by the Eagles. Team stats there. 18 first downs to 16. I mean, this wasn't a huge offensive game by either team. 1 turnover, the Jalen Hurts interception. Vikings 4 of 14 on 3rd down conversions. That will certainly hurt. 5 penalties. Vikings actually had the time of possession advantage there too. So a really, really impressive win by the Philadelphia Eagles. Not sure when the next football stream where I'm actually going to call the game will be. I might have another one posted later this evening that I had pre-recorded that I'd be around in the live chat for. The next live one that I will do is going to be Dolphins at New England. Nice division rivalry game there. And then the other game I will do is a live one that I'll call this week will be the Browns and the Steelers from Pittsburgh as the Browns try to recover from their upset loss in week 1 to the Bengals. That'll wrap it up here from Philly. I greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. Hugh D. Massaui, Nathaniel Lentz, much appreciated. Erica as well, tuning into the chat, and our good friend Christopher Slovic. Always appreciate you guys popping in to chat during the course of the game. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Be good to each other, and we'll talk soon. The Eagles take down the Vikings 28-13.